dangerous, difficult to stop. The kind of attack we saw against the Vikings with running the ball down your throat, a quarterback that only completed 9 passes, yet we couldn't stop the run, or the Eagles. You got a team that passes the ball, a lot of quick hitters, but it features more of a passing attack. Who's more dangerous to the Bears?
To the Bears, it's a passing attack. We've seen it before. The secondary is plagued by terrible coverage and injuries. They're not going to cover downfield. Westbrook could run wild down there.
Yeah, and they'll find him on slants. I got to say, it's any team with a running attack right now, I would never throw the ball against the Bears. They have no pressure up front right now. Nobody in the secondary can step up and make a tackle. And I think you might give the Bears a gift and throw an incomplete pass or interception on accident. But right now, why would you do anything but run the ball down their throats? We're talking about a team that used to be good and is now near the bottom in the league in rush. Not that their pass defense isn't any better, but this team has gone south. They can't tackle. That fundamental problem is going to kill you. Lovie Smith suggested the Bears' defensive effort wasn't what it should have been on Sunday against the Vikings. Do you think there's any truth to that statement?
Now, I don't think the defense is not putting effort onto the field. You know, it's the coaching and it's the injuries and it's the lack of execution.
Yeah, the level of talent on the field because of the injury depletions makes it a different ball club.
Yeah,
and the Bears are very average. In fact, they're a below average defense right now. I don't know if Hart has anything to do with it.
I don't think it ever really does.
All right, I guess it's tough for any of us to really talk about and question the Bears' heart, but if anyone's in a position to do it, it's Lovie. So there you go.
All right, well, unstoppable forces. Devin Hester is one of them.
Amen
We have him
to
on
that.
our side.
Sure.
Is there any way to stop this kid?
Absolutely. I know how to do it. You have the Bears' offensive coaching staff, and you have them have 2 passes go to him in 6 weeks. One of them for an 83-yard touchdown. Make sure you don't use him unless, the game's already out of reach pretty much.
Yeah, you really-
Garbage time, that'll stop.
You got to question the Bears' strategy.
From a special team standpoint, no, there's no way to stop this guy. Even when they're kicking away from him, the Bears are getting the ball at the 40-yard line. I'll take that all day, and if they decide to kick to him,
I'm telling you,
we might
kick
have
it off
7.
on kickoff, kick it off out of bounds, and take it at the 40 because it's better than watching him run it back.
Unless you want to roll them bones and see if he's got Crisco on his hands, he's going to fumble that day. You never know what you're going to get with that guy. All right, moving on to this week's game. Is Game 7, Week 7 in against Philadelphia, is that a must-win situation for the
It's
Bears?
absolutely a must-win.
I don't know how anybody can call it anything but.
No, when you have 4 losses at this point, and if you want to make the playoffs, you got to turn this around now.
Absolutely. Every freaking game we play is a must-win situation
Just
from here
about,
on out.
Yeah. Okay, well, closing that out, that 2-4, not looking so great right now. Is this team still alive
Yes,
in the NFC?
absolutely, they're still alive. The NFC's weak. The Bears do have a tough schedule, as we've talked about before, but I still think this is a team that can stay with and beat anybody on their schedule. And I think it's way too early to call it quits when you got a lot of defensive help coming back. They're going to be a different team. You get Vasher back on the field, you get Darwin Walker back on the field. You got to hope that talent level helps their play.
Okay, it's too early to call it, but I don't really see any signs of life.
You're sticking a fork in them?
Yeah, I just don't see it happening. Like they're going to come down with 9 losses. I see a 7-9 team right now. That's not a playoff team.
Yeah.
Help or no help on the way.
I think they can still get your 8-8, 9-7. They're going to need some help, but they're not dead. 10 games left. Stranger things have happened in the football season.
You always hope strange things do happen.
And we're going to need some. Yeah, how about it? Well, there it is for right now. The Bears got a lot of questions. Hopefully they can figure out and find some answers on Sunday against the Eagles. For Mike DePilla, I'm Mike McGuire saying go Bears. Thanks for watching.